Okay, I am back. My microphone cut out. But I am back now for, I don't know. I don't know why my microphone does that. It cuts out. But as I was saying, big cluster of storms here near Rock Hill and Indian Land, Lancaster, Fort Long, Richmond. Let's go ahead and read this thunderstorm warning out. Severe thunderstorm warning for Fairfield County, Lancaster County, and southwestern Chesterfield County, and northern Kershaw County in South Carolina. Severe thunderstorms are located along a line extending from near Andrew Jackson State Park to near Carlisle, moving southeast at 40 mile per hour. Hazard 60 mile per hour wind gusts and quarter size hail. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to trees and power lines. Also, there is a tornado possible tag, which means there is rotation somewhere in the storm warranting. And there you go. I do believe that's what they're looking at right here, just north of Chester, South Carolina. There is a small pocket of broad rotation in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and explain what high res velocity is. High res velocity is showing winds spinning in the storm. So when you see these reds right here, like these reds over here, this is winds going towards the radar, right? Or is it winds going away from the radar? This might be winds going away from the radar, but let's just say this is winds going towards the radar right here. The red's going towards the radar, and the green's going away from the radar. When they clash together, you get rotation, and sometimes that rotation can be strong enough to warrant a tornado warning. Hopefully I explained that good enough. But I don't think we have an imminent tornado on the ground north of Chester. I do not think we have a tornado on the ground. Not at all. Could be later in the future. This year has been very unpredictable. Check on Tupelo. God, I'm so bad with town pronunciation names. It's crazy. But now it looks like we have an even stronger hail core in this storm, just northwest of Unity, probably producing golf ball size hail. Also, a bunch of storms forming back here north of Houston, Mississippi, that could become severe later in their life. Let's go ahead and go back over to Colorado because this is the main event. Seems like, well, it was the main event. This storm was warned. Talking about the storm that just is southwest of Cedar Crest. This storm is weakening a lot. It's now down to $half size hail. It is still a storm that is capable of producing damaging hail, but it is not as strong as it was before. I would still be aware of this thunderstorm if you are in Cedar Crest. This storm back here to the northeast of Walsenburg looks like to have a pretty strong hail core too. That just went through Cuchara Junction. I was talking about Cuchara Junction earlier. It seems like y'all are like right in it. Probably experiencing, I don't know, $half size hail or larger, because that's what that storm is warned for. $half size hail. God dang, it's still raining pretty hard over here northeast of Levada, where that flash flood warning is. Wow. And then some crazy views from Vince Welty. He is up in the mountains in western Colorado, looking at these little thunderstorms and rain showers pop up. And if I was him, I would be so happy right now, because that's something you really don't see in a while. We're actually going to pull him up on the main screen for a little bit because I really don't think we have much going on. Where is he at? He's right here. Okay, let's pull him up on the big screen. Oh, God. Oh, God, how did I do this? Oh, God. There we go. Does he have sound on? He doesn't. But, okay, so this is Storm Chaser Vince Welty. He is one of the most professional storm chasers in the game right now, along with the likes of Reed Timmer, guys like Brandon Kopic. Vince and Brandon are really good friends, I'm pretty sure. They communicate a lot on storm chases. And right now, Vince is just doing whatever he wants, man. He is right here in the western Colorado countryside, and he is just Wow. God, it's so beautiful. I'm so glad I'm I'm here to capture this live because this is just unreal. It looks to be very dry there. There's a lot of dry grassland out there, and they need this rain more than they do anything. We're gonna go ahead and go back though, because we have a new severe thunderstorm warning now. For Texas. Okay, new severe thunderstorm warning for northwestern Kent County, southwestern Dickens County, and northeastern Garza County, as well as southeastern Crosby County in Texas. A severe thunderstorm is located 7 miles southeast of White River Lake, moving northwest at 20 miles per hour. The hazard with that is 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail. Locations impacted include White River Lake and Calgary. This storm seems to be moving very slow. So this will become a flash flood threat, I'm pretty sure. And the thing is, well, it's moving slow, but it's moving fast enough to where if it warrants a flash flood warning, it won't be like a flash flood emergency. But there's not really any place out here that, you know, usually flash flood emergencies, like tornado emergencies, are for big population areas. So I don't think we're going to get that at all. But red mud needs to be aware. If anybody's in red mud or near red mud, Texas, uh, just letting you know, you have a storm coming your way that is capable of producing deadly light to cloud to ground lightning and hail up to quarter sized. Corey is right now in a pretty heavy pocket of rain. Let's go ahead and watch him real quick as we pull up. Oof. Can the well, the internet's real bad out there where he is. But there you go. Very rainy, very slick roads. If you are driving out here, you should not be driving. Corey knows what he's doing. But a lot of these people out here, might, hydroplane or hurt themselves. I'm just trying to look for like any flooding because I did say this place was getting some flash floods, and it won't end anytime soon. He's now in Texas, I believe. Let's go and look over here. Is this water? Is this all water? It looks to be all water. Wow. So the fields are getting overfilled with water right now. Okay, we're gonna go back. It was nice tuning in with you. Lubbock, Texas is now is under a flash flood warning. Flash flooding caused by thunderstorms between 1 and 2 inches of rain have fallen. Flash flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other poor drainage and low-lying areas. Okay, so Lubbock, Texas, is a pretty populous city, and they got some rain on the southern side, up to 1 inch in diameter rain, maybe 2 inches in some areas. Over there in Lubbock, we now have no severe thunderstorm warnings in Colorado at the moment. We have a severe special weather statement, though, west of Denver for penny-sized hail. Wow. That's near Aspen Park, Evergreen, Hersman Mesa. But this storm is like right over Evergreen Mountain. So it is hailing on Evergreen Mountain. That's that's really cool. What is Vince doing? Is he on the road now, or is he still on the mountain? He's still driving down the mountain. But I'm going to take a quick break. I need to go to the bathroom. I'm going to leave this up here so y'all can watch what Vince is doing. Hold on, let me check something real quick. Okay, we're good. Okay. I'll be right back. I love you. You walked in on me while I was recording. It's okay, though. Oh my God. Okay, love you. I am back. Okay. Um, let's go back to our severe thunderstorm warning in Texas. It's the closest one. Now Red Mud is starting to get some pretty heavy rain. This could be a flash flooding threat as well. Wow. Hmm. I don't know why they haven't issued a flash flood warning for areas near Muleshoe, Texas, because there has been copious amounts of rain falling um, areas in Muleshoe to basically all surrounding Muleshoe. We've got rain totals up to like 4 inches, 4.5 inches maybe. And then up here, we've got 5 inches of rain that have fallen. On these low-lying areas, it's not really good for that amount of rain to fall. And it is still raining lightly there. But as time progresses on, it will get heavier. So I will expect a flash flood warning issued for this area in a very short amount of time, hopefully. And I wasn't covering yesterday's event because I was at a camping trip. I really wish I would have, because look at this. 100-mile-per-hour wind gusts reported. Two 90-mile-per-hour wind gusts reported, and a bunch of wind damage reports all across southwestern Kansas, stretching into south central Kansas. Let's go back to our storm here in Mississippi. That's northeast of Tupelo. And now this storm is now moving up towards Kirkville, Ozark, and down the line Marietta. Marietta looks like a pretty cute little town, and it's got a lot of people there. Um, Still hail, most likely falling. Probably ping pong ball size hail or larger. So you need to be aware of that. This storm is now producing 1 inch in diameter hail, which is quarter size. This is the storm that just moved through Asheville, Alabama. Sorry, guys, I'm just moving around real quick, see what we got going on. This storm right now is moving into Chester, South Carolina. This is the one I was talking about earlier, capable of producing 1 inch in diameter hail or 60-mile-per-hour winds. Down the line, oh wow, we have not had a radar update in, oh God. Oh no. What radar are we on? We are on the Columbia, South Carolina radar. This radar has not updated within, God, 30 minutes. So something's wrong with this radar. But I would say this storm is now past Chester now. I have no idea what's going on with that storm. Wait, maybe I can go to the... I doubt this would work. Oh, wow. Okay, now I'm viewing from the area Greenville radar now, and this storm looks giant. See how it's like getting kind of pushed with the wind? But this storm is producing lots and lots of rain. They updated that. Okay. The storm is definitely past Chester, yes. Heath Springs, you're probably getting some really heavy rain, and it's going to last for a while as the storm progresses southeast. No, not any like very large areas of rotation that I'm eyeing, but Anything can happen with these storms out here in South Carolina. Today is a very kind of chill day. You get to check up on Vince. And I get to check my phone too. Okay. I think my mic cut out again. But I'm back. Yeah, I'm back. Am I? Check real quick. No, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. So those storms. Oh God, what happened to Vince? So these storms near Walsenburg have died out. These ones, at least. Now they're producing heavy rain and maybe some small hail, but they're not warned at all. I'm more concerned about this very large cluster of storms moving into Walsenburg, Rye, and Colorado City, because this is basically telling me that there's a lot of areas that hail could be falling. I mean, I'm eyeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, definitely 6, maybe 7 areas of hail falling. So this is a very large, or this could just be very heavy rain. But I am just eyeing that because that could get special warned here in a little bit. Now we're kind of just covering the flash flooding event happening in New Mexico. Good Lord. Wow, that is not good. Um, Now we're just kind of covering the flash flooding event in New Mexico and Texas because I think this is the most concerning thing of the night. With a flash flood report coming from 4 miles east of Alita, New Mexico. Public says flash flooding reported on social media with video showing flowing water and debris over the intersection of whatever roads those are, just east of Alita, New Mexico. This is this one right here. So there's debris and water over the road, over the intersection. Wow. So a pretty intense flash flood is likely ongoing. There's Corey. Oh, God, dude. He's got to be careful. As this storm moves towards him, it's going to get really, really crappy out here. So I think we'll just cover this for the rest of the night unless something pretty crazy happens. But this is the main thing that I'm eyeing out. And these are very flat areas as well. So all this water is just going to pool up. Just going to pool up. And these, dude, look at the fields next to Corey. They are filled with water. And the sides of the road, too, are, pretty filled, too. I'm waiting till he gets to a town to actually see some actual flooding. It's still raining pretty lightly to moderately out there, and it's going to get worse as time progresses on. This is not it's not concerning right now, but it definitely will be pretty concerning later. So that is why I'm going to stay live for this event as this event unfolds. I do have to go to driver's ed tomorrow I have to go driving with a group of my friends. So I'm going to go do that, and then I'll probably be home and cover some more, and then I'll probably upload another historical tornadoes video to my playlist. So watch out for that. He's coming up on an intersection, I think. Yeah. God, those roads are covered with water. I saw that road on the left. It was covered with water. I do think he's in a little community. And look at that. There's a bunch of water in this ditch. and it's going to keep, there's water over the roads, driveways. This is a pretty significant thing. That's a lot of water. Wow, that is a whew. It's getting pretty nasty out there in Texas, y'all. Wow. Sorry about that. Um, where is he right now? Where is Corey? Corey is in Maple, Texas. Wow, look at all that water. Holy cow. So, wow. We're going to come back to him in a little bit. We're going to go ahead and cover other areas, though. Um, wow. We're going to go ahead and read this mesoscale discussion because this is stating flash flooding likely. Concerning heavy rainfall and flash flooding likely across the high plains of New Mexico into the southern panhandle of Texas. Showers and thunderstorms become increasingly widespread this evening across the southern panhandle of Texas to eastern New Mexico. Rainfall rates will likely eclipse 2 inches per hour, which through slow motion storms and repeated clusters could produce 2 to 3 inches of rain with local amounts to 5 inches. Instances of flash flooding are likely. Wow. And right now it is very heavily raining in Santa Rosa and areas near there, near Vaughn. God, this is not going to get good for them. All of these areas are getting affected by flash flooding right now. Going to go back to Corey for a little bit. Really don't know what to do right now except for like cover this event. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that. Wow. There's water, pooling up on the side of the road as well. So you really need to be aware about that as well. The good thing is, though, this area needs a bunch of rain, so they are going to get that bunch of rain. The bad thing is there's going to be a ton of flash flooding. Corey might have hydroplaned a little bit right there. He was moving across the road a little bit, but he's good. He understands what he's doing. The bad thing is, though, this is not going to stop. It's not going to stop raining here for a while. So we really need to be aware about that. We're going to go ahead and put him in the one spot. Okay. Now we have Corey down here, so y'all can see what happens with him as well while I cover. Areas near Tucumcari, New Mexico are getting impacted by heavy rain. Where's this rainstorm movie? Wow. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I am really concerned for areas in here, or basically anywhere in this circle. You need to be worried about flash flooding. So we're talking about Santa Rosa, Vaughn, Encino, definitely Ramon, if that's how you say it, and of course Texas, because that seems to be pretty pretty concerning as well. We're gonna go ahead and go back to our severe thunderstorms real quick because I do want to cover this real quick. And there we go. We have a new, thank God, a new radar scan. Looks like they fixed the radar, and now this big, large thunderstorm is now moving into the areas near Westaville, Clyburn, DeKalb, and let's see here, eastern Fairfield, Lancaster, and southwestern Chesterfield and northern Kershaw counties in South Carolina. This could also cause some pretty hefty rain amounts as well, but we're not getting radar updates. Vince went offline, so he's somewhere in this area over here. We saw him earlier looking at those storms, those beautiful storms over the mountains in Colorado. But right now, we are covering this live flash flooding event. And you know what? I need to go to the bathroom again. So I'm going to leave this radar running up here for y'all. And I'm going to put Corey. Can I make Corey larger? Oh, God, I wish I could. I'm going to be right back. Actually, you know what? I'm going to pull up a couple more cameras for y'all. Pull up a couple more cameras, because why not? We're going to pull up... Are there any cameras near these storms at all? There's a camera in Boaz, Alabama. Oh, wow, it's night there. Oh, but wow, that's cool, too. So we got some thunderstorms to the south of Boaz. We're going to put that as well right here. That's a stationary camera near Boaz, Alabama. And we're also going to put the Charlotte Stadium as well. Because why not? I need some sort of camera. Okay, we have a few cameras up now. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I am back. Okay. Did I miss anything? I don't know. Let's go ahead and get off these cameras except for Corey. I'm sorry that took so long. We have a new mesoscale discussion now for a lot of west central Texas, near Kermit, Fort Stockton, San Angelo, and Big Spring. This is for flash flooding possible. Let's go ahead and look at that. Well, also catch up on precipitation totals. Oh, wow, wait. Corey is going up towards Muleshoe. This is the area that had all that rain earlier. So he's starting to go through areas that have gotten a lot of rain. So keep an eye on him if he comes along anything crazy. But right now, New Mexico's getting it. Is getting it pretty hard. Tucumcari, you're getting it pretty hard. Santa Rosa, you're getting it pretty hard as well. Also areas west of Santa Rosa, just near like going on Interstate 40 west of Santa Rosa near Clients Corners. They're getting it extremely hard out here. We have a couple flash flood warnings up here for Las Vegas, New Mexico. This is a considerable flash flood warning. I've never seen this before. Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain over the Hermit's Peak and Calf Canyon burn scar. Between 0.5 and 1 inch of rain has fallen. Additional rainfall amounts of 0.5 to 1 inch are possible in the warned area. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Excessive rainfall over the burn scar will impact the Tecolote Creek and Gallerinas River drainage areas. The debris flow can consist of rock, mud, vegetation, and other loose materials. Life-threatening flash flooding. Thunderstorms capable of producing flash flooding in and around the Hermit's Peak and Calf Canyon burn scar. Wow. So, pretty dangerous situation near Cañoncito, Cepello, Buena Vista, La Sueva, Mora, and these areas around here near Holman. Just a bunch of little villages out here near Pyramid Peak, Lone Pine Mesa, Hermit's Peak. This one, as we were saying. Also, yeah, quite a bit of rain has fallen here. This causes debris flows, and we most likely have some debris flows happening. This storm moving into Colorado City looks pretty strong as well. Probably producing very heavy rain. Perhaps some torrential rainfall with that storm. Corey is right now south of Muleshoe, Texas. He's going to go up towards Needmore and the Muleshoe National Wildlife Refuge. He's not in rain currently, but he will be entering some light rain as he moves up towards Muleshoe. We have quite a few people out here that are documenting this. And while I'm on it, let's go ahead and see if we have any video of these storms happening. Nope. We don't have anything right now from any media or anything. So, right now, we aren't getting a lot of stuff from news outlets or really just anything. But there is quite a flash flooding threat, though, still. Really worried about areas in and around Tucumcari. They've gotten rain for the past, I don't even know. I think it's going to keep back building. Things glitching out whenever I move it, so I'm going to keep it like still. Keep it still right here for right now. Go ahead and play the radar, why not? Try to figure out next time when I'll be streaming. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow after my driver's ed thing. Definitely going to be streaming Wednesday because it looks like we have a pretty good severe weather risk. It looks like we have a 15% severe weather risk. I'll probably do a severe weather outlook video tonight as well. I plan on doing quite a few videos. And every time I do a coverage, I plan on making them 1 to 2 hours every day or so. It could go longer depending on what the threat is. But for right now, if it's just like flash flooding, I'll probably do 1 or 2 hours. At the most, 3 or 4. Because if there's a really bad life-threatening flash flooding event, I will stay live for sure. Absolutely. So yeah, I'm going to definitely be live tomorrow on Monday. There is a risk for isolated severe storms capable of large hail and severe wind gusts on Monday in parts of the central and northern high plains, in and around western South Dakota and northwest Nebraska and areas of eastern Wyoming there. There also is a really slight tornado risk. There's a 2% chance of a tornado within 25 miles of a given point. So if anything crazy like that happens, I might as well stay low too. I might as well stay alive too. Definitely will be live Wednesday or Thursday sometime. If you don't know my uploading schedule, I plan on uploading 3 videos every day. Whatever comes to mind. I will be doing a historical tornado video every couple of days or so as I start, making better and better videos and start sounding more better and, getting better, software. But right now, I think I'm just stuck and I need to get a better microphone too because this is pretty crazy. But for right now, I'm good. I'm set. See if there's anything from NWS saying about this. A new thunderstorm outlook for New Mexico and Texas is saying that there is a 40% chance within 25 miles of a given point that a thunderstorm will start near Lubbock, Amarillo, or in New Mexico. Corey's still pushing it north towards Muleshoe. He is now about in Needmore, and it's now raining where he's at a little bit. But look at all this, guys. All of this rain, heavy rain falling to the south of Morton and in Morton, Texas. This is where Corey just was about an hour ago or so. Look at all these totals. We're getting like 2 inches consistent, maybe up to 3 inches and 4 inches in some areas. This is a very widespread event. Very widespread event. Some other storms starting up north of Dimmitt, Texas, southwest of Amarillo. Right now we're looking at Tucumcari, New Mexico, as a very strong storm. Very strong thunderstorm moves in, producing heavy rain and some small hail, most likely. Tucumcari, you're now starting to get around 1 inch or maybe even 2 inches of rain in some areas. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and activate. Well, hold on. Sound on for flash flood warnings. Oh God. Turning it on for. Oh God. How do I do this? Oh God. Okay, I turned on a chime for flash flood warning so we can be more aware. My radar is glitching out though. My radar is glitching out pretty bad. There is still a lot of rain falling in and around the area where Hermit's Peak and northwest of Las Vegas, New Mexico. Definitely probably have some debris flows going on. So I have a flash flood warning up here, east of Levada. There is some light rain falling in that area, as you know, pretty hefty area total rain, up to 2 inches in diameter, most likely. Sorry, 2 inches have fallen. Saying in diameter is most likely like used with hail, so I'm probably not going to use that anymore with rain. I know it's flashing. I can't help it. I can figure it out later. We're just gonna have to deal with it. It's really bad though. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. Seems like we had some pretty bad flooding in Parker, Colorado. This is like a subdivision or a suburb of Denver, where the fire department there said that there was cars being swept down streets. So pretty significant flooding happened in Parker earlier today. Oh wow, look at that. Yeah. So there was areas of like 4 inches of rain, probably even higher maybe, that fell southwest of Parker and in Parker. I do think this storm in Tucumcari will move out in a little bit, as long as it doesn't back build. Really just eyeing this area back here for any like sort of back building. But I would say in the next 5 minutes for Tucumcari, the main heavy rain would be over. Let's go ahead and go watch Corey for a little bit, and I'm gonna check my phone. There's a lot of water around where Corey is. Look at all that water in that field right there to the right. Okay, so I'm really not seeing anything on media about this flash flooding event, so I'm glad I'm live for it. The thing is, though, I don't know if I'm going to be live forever. Sorry, not live. I'm covering this. I'm going to be going live sometime here in the upcoming couple weeks or so. I'm going to try and figure that out. Okay, they now just special weather statement this storm that's moving into Colorado City. That's probably producing some hail right now in Colorado City. but now a big severe weather statement for this large cluster of storms. Moving into Pueblo, Colorado. This is for wind gusts up to 50-mile-per-hour and penny-sized hail. Expect gusty winds could knock down tree limbs and blow around unsecured objects. Minor hail damage to vegetation is possible. Locations impacted will include. Hold on, let me get some hydration. Pueblo, Pueblo Airport, Fountain, Pueblo Reservoir, Salt Creek, Blend, Pueblo West, Pinon, Hanover, Security, Widefield, Penrose, and Colorado City. So if you're in any of those towns, expect some pretty strong winds and hail coming to you. Just checking my area real quick. God, wow. My thing is really spazzing out. Corey's now going up towards Muleshoe. I think he is in... Oh, he went past Needmore already. I'm so sorry it's flashing. I really don't mean it to flash like that. It's really crappy of me to do that. Still raining pretty hard in Tecumcari. They honestly should issue a flash flood warning for these areas. Really don't know why they haven't. But I trust the NWS. So looks like it's still raining here, just northwest of Las Vegas near Hermit's Peak, where those debris flows were supposedly reported. This is not good at all for areas northwest of Las Vegas, New Mexico. I need to clarify that even more. This is not Las Vegas, Nevada. This is Las Vegas, New Mexico. Storms still to the southwest of Amarillo are looking pretty strong in the ways of rain and lightning. Are those staying still too? Oh yeah, they are. Crap. So expect probably another flash flood warning here issued to the southwest of Amarillo, Texas, near Canyon. Areas including, God, northwest of Tulia. New flash flood warning now for, I don't know if this was new or not, but this is for areas in northeastern Andrews County and southeastern Gaines County in Texas. At 9:01 p.m., Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. Between 1 and 3 inches of rain have fallen already. Additional rainfall amounts up to 1 inch are possible in the warned area. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Flash flooding caused by thunderstorms. Flash flooding of small creeks and streams, urban urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other poor drainage in low-lying areas. McKenzie Lake. Anybody near McKenzie Lake, you're probably experiencing flash flooding. My rate. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at all that rain that's fallen. It's around 2 to 3 inches of rain. Wow. Just a large event, very large event. The glitching is really freaking me out. I will figure that out at some point. You know what? I'm just going to chill on Corey's stream for a little bit so we don't have to, you know, deal with that. As he moves into Muleshoe, which is an area that has experienced flash, which is an area that has experienced flash flooding today. My microphone keeps cutting out, but thankfully I can just power it back on, and I'm right back. Am I still recording? I sure am. We've almost been recording for an hour. With the other stream, we've probably been recording for around an hour and 20 minutes or so. Oh, wow. So some pretty thunderstorms over here in the distance on Corey's feed. So we're going to go ahead and stay on Corey's feed for a little bit while I check media. Sorry about that. I am going to put him down here real quick, though, because I am going to... God dang. Going to look at more areas around here real quick, and then we'll go back to his stream real quick, because he is moving into Muleshoe. God dang. I keep messing that up. I'm really worried for areas west of Santa Rosa and west of Tucumcari because it's not looking pretty out there. There's already areas of 2 or 3 inches falling here north of Borica, New Mexico. All right, let's go back to Corey. Just for a little bit. Saw that. So he's now in Muleshoe, Texas, which is an area that has experienced flash flooding today. So we will probably see some flash flooding, or we will definitely see some flash flooding. From areas in and around Muleshoe, Texas. It is very choppy. I will say that. His stream is extremely choppy right now, so I'm just going to put him down here for now. Put him in the corner. While we go ahead and cover other areas that are experiencing flash flooding, like areas northeast of Andrews, Texas, and areas east of Seminole, Texas, for northeastern Andrews County, and southeastern Gaines County in Texas. For some light rain that is falling near McKenzie Lake and Cedar Lake as well. A lot of lakes out here in western Texas. A lot of storms over here near Spur, Texas as well, and Dickens. Probably producing some pretty crazy lightning shows. I'm just messing around with radar real quick. I haven't actually messed with a lot of these little things before. I have never messed with MRMS before. I'm wondering if we can see any like cloud coverage from this. I'm all new to this, y'all. I'm actually all new to this. Now we have a special weather statement. This is new. This is for Brownfield, Texas, and areas south of Tahoka, Texas, Sundown, Texas, Whiteface, Texas, and Morton, Texas. This is warned for wind gusts up to 55 mile per hour and half-inch hail. Torrential rainfall is also occurring with the storm and may lead to localized flooding. Do not drive your vehicle through flooded roadways. I am so glad they included that. Levelland, Brownfield, Tahoka, Morton, Sundown, O'Donnell, Newmore, Bledsoe, Tokyo, Lockettville, Lehman, Meadow, Whiteface, and Wellman, Texas is in that special weather statement. Corey's now moving his way through Muleshoe, Texas. He's going north to areas that are getting some more rain up here near Hupp, Texas. It's starting to get really dark though, so we're gonna start losing visual from Corey. So we might lose the camera here in a little bit, or we might lose him in a little bit. Also, wanted to point this out real quick. Sorry. Roosevelt County in New Mexico has 1,473 people out of 9,000 people out of power. So we have 1,473 people out of 9,000 people out of power. So that's around 16% of the county. And that's just the amount of customers that are tracked with power right now. That's the county that we had that debris and water over the intersection about a couple hours ago. It will be a couple hours ago in a short amount of time. Still raining in Tucumcari. Now raining pretty heavily in Hargis, which is an area just west of Tucumcari. We haven't had a radar update for storm total precip in a while, so wait. There, that looks better. That looks honestly way better. Yeah, so Corey's going to be driving through areas of rainfall that exceeds around 3 inches of rain. So he's going to probably see some flooded roadways out here, north of Muleshoe, Texas. Wow, lots of storms out here. Really worried about areas to the west of Santa Rosa. As time goes on. Also have a flash flood warning. Wow. Oh. Had a flash flood warning for Ardmore, Oklahoma, areas near Ravia and Tushomingo, Oklahoma. This is for West Central Johnston and Eastern Carter counties in Oklahoma. Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms. Heavy rain across the warned area. Between 2 and 4 inches of rain have fallen. Additional rainfall amounts up to 1 inch are possible in the warned area. Flash flooding is ongoing or expected to begin shortly. Flash flooding caused by thunderstorms. Saw that on Corey's stream. That was cool. Flash flooding or small creeks and streams, urban areas, streets and underpasses, as well as other poor drainage in low-lying areas. And a flash flooding report. 3 miles northeast of Ravia, Oklahoma. Emergency management saying several roads in and north of Ravia impassable. So some pretty bad flooding up there as well in Oklahoma. But that is expiring in the next. Let's see. God, I don't want to click on that one. Oh my god, this is retarded. That expires in the next 28 minutes.
Yeah.
What's up?
I need your help.
What's up?
I have so much stuff I have to put in the shed.
In the shed?
Yeah, I
Okay.
need your help. If you just help me for 10 minutes, we would be done.
Yeah. I will be right back. Let me put on my shoes real quick. Let me put on my sandals. All this stuff. All right, I am back for a very short moment. I'm just going to cover what else we have happening. I have to eat some dinner, so I'm going to go ahead and stream here in a little bit. But I'm going to go ahead and cover what we have still going on. We still have a flash flooding event still going on for areas in New Mexico and Texas Panhandle. I will figure out the glitching problem later. Corey right now is near Hub, Texas. So sorry I was gone, but look at all this. Have all this rain here near Canyon, Friona, and Dimmitt, Texas. That is going to cause some flash flooding problems later, as well as this big old system here near Lubbock. Areas to the southwest of Morton have gotten 5 inches of rain. So this is like, how far away from Morton? About 16 miles to the south-southwest of Morton. And it's still raining incredibly hard there. As well as there's some considerable flash flood warnings for Las Vegas, New Mexico that we need to worry about. It's a very large event. And I have to end because, well, hold on. We have a flash flood report real quick. Okay, so this is 1 mile east-northeast of Ravia, Oklahoma, and Johnston County, Oklahoma. We were covering this earlier before I went out and did some work. This emergency manager confirmed Fuller Lane and McSwain Lane damaged/washed out. Awesome. Some pretty damaging flooding happening or was happening near Ravia and Tishomingo, Oklahoma here. And to be honest, these areas could get hit again by a big cluster of severe thunderstorms. Thunderstorms and heavy rain. Some storms earlier caused, in Saltillo, Mississippi. Yeah. Saltillo, Mississippi, produced 2-inch in diameter hail, and wind damage report reports a large tree was down in Saltillo, Mississippi. We were covering that earlier in the day. So this was around what? 7 p.m., 8 p.m., somewhere around there. We were also covering this storm near Onion that caused some tree damage in St. Clair County, Alabama. Also is covering some severe thunderstorms in South Carolina that are still kind of ongoing, especially this severe thunderstorm warning for Maysville and Lee County, Clarendon County, and Sumter County in South Carolina for quarter-size hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. But this was causing some wind damage reports back here. Several trees down, numerous trees down. Gas station canopy blown off and onto a vehicle. Ooh. So some pretty strong winds that happened west of Lancaster and Fort Lawn. We were covering this earlier as well. So I am going to, well, hold on. Let's go real quick. Let's just go look at this real quick. Let's go ahead and go up to Colorado too. Oh, wow. Flash flood warning now for Pueblo, Colorado. This is north central Pueblo County in southeastern Colorado. At 8:31 p.m., Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. Between 1 and 2 inches of rain have fallen. The expected rainfall rate is 1 to 3 inches in an hour. Additional rainfall amounts of 1 to 2 inches are possible in the warned area. Flash flooding is ongoing, expected to begin shortly. Flash flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other poor drainage and low-lying areas. Locations that will experience flash flooding include Pueblo Airport, Salt Creek, Blendy, Pueblo West, and Pueblo Reservoir. So Pueblo is getting hit with some pretty bad flooding right now. So I'm going to go ahead and end off stream. Sorry, end off the coverage. It's been a while. It's been, well, let's see how long it's been. About an hour and 30 minutes. It's been very long. So I'm going to go ahead and end. I hope you all have had a great night. I hope I've provided some insight on today's events, especially the flash flooding. Tonight's just not really a crazy night, but I'm glad I was live for this long. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.